Welcome to this tech tip showing how to manage Edgecam tolerances. We'll open a new solid and notice that when we do, at the lower end of the screen the Z-level field shows 3 units to the right of the decimal point. This is a visual indicator of the system tolerance, which is currently set to 3 places. If we look down to the right end of the status bar, you can see that we're in XY environment for milling and inch units. To change these, for the current part, we go up to the File tab and we choose Preferences. And here you can change your part units, environment, and most importantly for this discussion, system and display tolerances. So with some changes made after pressing OK, notice that when we look at the Z-level field, it is now reporting 4 units to the right of the decimal point. Again, a visual indicator of system tolerance. Let's add a couple more minor adjustments. We'll go to View Properties and turn on Axis, which lengthens the visual display of the red X, green Y, and blue Z at the work system indicator. And then we'll choose a top view. Next thing we want to do is now save this as a template so that we can reuse this setup on future Edgecam parts. To do that, we go back to the File tab, and working with the Create Template command, we simply assign a name for the template, M2 mill inch in this case. Now, after selecting OK, you'll notice that if you go to start a new milling part, that the software reverts back to 3 decimal places when we look at the Z-level field. The CPL axes are off. The reason for that is that out of all the different templates that may be on the workstation, Edgecam is currently configured to use the system installed mill_inch template for milling. Let's switch that over to the template we created. Notice that when we go to the template drop-down list, it shows all the templates on the workstation, including the one we just built. After pressing OK, I'm then going to go back to Edgecam and we'll start a new milling file. Notice that I didn't have to close Edgecam. When I start a new milling file, the Z-level field shows 4 units to the right of the decimal point now, and we can see the larger screen display. So, if I go now to File and open that solid, notice that the solid is now loaded again to 4-place precision with the axis specified. This has now become the default units and configuration for any new part that we start. The process begins with first going to File and Preferences and assigning suitable values, creating a template, and then once that's in place, using settings to specify the template to use.